Or if you can give me, I can record it. Okay.
The recording started. I have started the recording. Okay, can we start?
Yeah, start.
Oh, okay. Okay, actually in Xero we have a feature called projects. Okay, you can just enable from here. I will show you in another company, so it will be easy. Okay, here we have an option called projects. Okay, we can just bill or we can just manage the expenses. We can just invoice up to the projects to get the project's profitability. Okay, I have already enabled the features. In just clicking by here, you can just enable, and the tab will come in between the accounting and contacts. Okay, I have already enabled here. Okay, after enabling, it will be coming like this. Okay, just we want to create a projects, and if the client or you just need to get the profitability, or you just need to track the expenses, you can get actually done from here. Okay, just create a new projects from here as a draft or in progress. You can just create it as in progress. Okay, just give him the contact name or the customer name which you want to be billed. Okay, just I select the customer called ABC company and give the project name called ABC project or so and so. Okay, the deadline of the project can be also built here. I just build here as a 30th April so and so. Okay, if you have any approximate fixed rate for these projects, or you just need to track the expenses approximately, you can just give a budget amount. Okay, here just create the projects. So the projects will be created. Okay, the ABC company, ABC project has been created. So you can directly raise the code from here. You can directly what we say the bill from here. You can directly maintain the expense from here, or you can just go for the dashboard, and you can just bill from here, and you can directly assign the projects there. Okay, can you hear me?
You are saying it will work as a CRM.
Yeah, you can just directly CRM, not that much of CRM. You can get the what we say the profit and loss as per the projects. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, just while creating the invoices, I have come in here. Okay, just click the customer ABC company, we have selected as a company customer. Just give him the due date also, and so the services you just need to provide. So we have an option here to assign the item in the project. So we can directly assign the projects to the ABC company, ABC project, what we have created. Just give him the approximate name, 5,000 reals, so and so, that it will be directly going to so and so. Why actually, like same sales invoice, you just need to raise it and you can just assign it to the project. So it will be directly coming to the projects. That's it. So this is the main method of what we say the projects invoicing. Okay, while going to the projects, and clicking the project, you can directly get the profitability, how you have invoiced. Okay, what are the amount you have invoiced. So if you have any what we say the expense for this project, you can directly go to the spend money where you have paid the expense. You directly are clicking the bank. So just give him a name, salary account or so and so. So I'm paying a salary for this projects who manage the consultancy, etc. I'm managing to 1,200 here, salary and pages. Directly go to the salary and pages account. Just save it and just what we say refresh the money. So it will be directly coming to this. Okay. The expenses has been assigned to the project. So while getting the what we say the profit and loss report, you can directly come here and generate the profit and loss according to the project. So it all been assigned. Not this project. It's nothing but what we say the generating the expenses, or what we say tracking the expenses according to the project. That's a we have in Zoho also, but it's a as compared to the Zoho, we have less feature here. Okay, you can directly manage the expenses. You can directly raise the quotation, sales order. What we say in Zoho, we have the feature for tracking the projects. Okay, you can directly, if you are doing any hourly based business, you can directly get the what we say raise the quote according to the what we say time, or you can directly expenses from here. So and so you can directly have it create a task, and you can directly make an hourly based pay on it, and you can directly invoice it or estimate it. That's what we can do it from here.
Okay.
Okay, I can directly what we say I can assign the projects here, and you can, as this is not a paid plan, we don't have the what we say the option to run the project profitability report. It will come only in the paid plans. Okay, don't have that what we say report here. Okay, it will be,
J.
okay.
J. PROJ. Okay.
So this is what we have. This is what for the projects. Okay, if you are doing any hourly based pay or like that, if you are doing any hourly based task, you can directly create the task name here. What the hour, preferable hour you want to work. What put the hourly rate for that. What we say it's 120. So it will be directly like 680 for the currency. You can directly what we say create a task here. You can directly invoice it at the time what you have spent for this product, with the description what we have done for here, you can directly do from here. If I have spent 4 hours a day, you can directly 4 hours, the task has been added. So the for 400 AED is the amount what need to get. Okay, you can directly mark it as an invoice, so it would be directly create an invoice to this what we say task. This is a simple feature. Okay, this is a simple feature.
And it will go for the expenses also, right? Like credit expenses also.
Yeah.
While I'm making the bill, I can assign it.
Yeah. While doing the what with it's all. I'll just show you for the bill also. We have an option here, assign the expenses to the projects. So while selecting the what we say the company, or if you are doing any expenses to Iron TK regarding this project, so you select the due date and give the what we say item name, or we say 1,200 you have spent for this project. For regarding the consultancy, just assign the category, just assign the project here. Regarding this project, you have been made this expenses, just assign, so it will be directly coming to this project also.
Okay, just one question.
Yeah.
While we are assigning to project or customer, okay, customer
Okay.
is the same thing, right? It's against their sales.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so on that time, okay, it will show me in my cost and everything.
Yeah,
but it will show anywhere in the customer profile or the client profile.
No. Client,
Right.
it is only for the internal purpose. We just, if you are raising any bill, if you are raising any what we say that you have already invoiced, no, just clicking the invoice, or if you are raising an invoice, it won't be showing. Just click the preview here, so it won't be showing any of the project's code, or no details will be provided here.
Yeah, that's a question.
Okay, this is only for the internal purpose, what we use for the what we say to tracking purposes, but not that much what we say a feature, not what for the projects not available in Xero. Okay, for the projects you just need to go for the what we say it's good only in Zoho as of now for the GCC country. So
okay, then understood. Then second thing, like now, like for assign to the project, it's showing in the project. When we are assigning to the customer, where it will show?
while assigning to the customer. So while creating in a project, you just need to assign the customer first. Then only you
No,
can.
no, no, not the project.
Uh,
That I'm asking about the. You said like in expenses also we can assign to
yeah,
customer.
yeah,
So
yeah.
while we are assigning to the customer, where it will show?
While you are assigning to the expenses, where in show in customer, right?
For example, you are creating a bill, okay?
Yeah, okay. I'm
And
just.
on that, yeah, okay, we just create a bill.
Uh, I am
And
giving
it,
the bank fees. Okay, bank
everything.
fees
Yeah.
is process. Okay. Yeah,
Now it's option, right? To
yeah,
customer.
yeah. You
Okay,
can
we assign to any
directly
customer.
click the expenses what you want to assign. If you have any too many line items, you can directly click the line items here, and you can directly have an option to what we say, click the project name here.
No, no, not the project, the customer. They are asking
So
customer also possible, right?
yeah, the projects is assigned with the customers now. So it will be directly assigned to the project or customer. If you directly select the ABC company, so we have a directly what we say, two projects has been linked here. So you can directly assign to any of the projects. So it will be directly coming to that project or customer.
Okay.
Okay.
So project situation only, right? Not the
Yeah.
customer.
Yeah.
Customer and then it's two project, two
Yeah,
customer. Okay.
the customer is linked with the project. So while assigning, it will be directly mapped to that project what the customers has been assigned.
And this can we only see or reflect anywhere in the project report only.
Yeah, yeah. It will be
Okay.
directly on. No, it will also be in the what we say, the profit and loss and so and so. But I'll just show you one. Here, it will be directly coming in the project, but you cannot do what we
No,
say.
that is the expenses, the
Yeah.
reflection. I'm talking about the reflect. Like
Uh,
for
no,
sure, it will
no.
come like
Yeah,
the
it will be
profit and loss.
directly. Yeah, coming only in the profitability report for the projects.
Okay, understood.
Okay, okay. We'll just go with the reporting sections.
Yeah, please.
We have a 2 minute reports. Okay, we have a 2 minute reports. As you know, the what we say here, we can directly what we say track the or filter the expenses what you need to do. Okay, as you do in other software, you get only the total reports or the general ledger, what we say the trial balance you can directly get. But in this Xero, we have a feature called accounting transaction where you can directly what we say the filter the what types of expenses or types of category you want to get the reports. We have an option here. So we can directly, if you want to get the reports for these so and these what is the depreciation expense so and so I have selected. Okay, for the period, just update it. And if you want to add some sort of what we say the expenses to be added or the tax amount, you can directly sort it here and you can directly get the report as per it. Okay, we have a good feature here. Then I as as I told, this is not a paid plan, so we'll get
No,
a
I
report.
understood.
Yeah, we'll
Yes,
get the project reports also from here. But I don't think in any other software we don't have this feature to filter the what we say
no, no.
filter this. Yeah.
Okay, but my question was here.
uh,
What will be the situations where I even need to require like, filter the expenses?
So where you need to do is that if you want to track what we say the sales purchase, sales what we say the sales report for the period or the detailed report for the month. So if you generate what we say, if you generate directly the general ledger, so it will be directly showing all the stuffs, all the expenses like now. So I'll be just showing one. If you go with the general ledger, so for the detailing of the what we say the categories, you just need to explain or you just need to explain the client. So while explaining, we have the, can you see the Excel?
No, no.
I'll just share you.
No Excel.
Yeah, can you share sheet?
Yeah, now.
Okay, while if you want to get a report for the sales, okay, so it will be directly showing this much of report to get the Excel. Okay, while they're getting the what we say the detailed ledger. So otherwise, if you have an option to get is that you can directly run a TB and you can directly extract it where you can get the detailed run report. Okay, but we have in Xero all the what we say the cloud-based software has the accounting transaction report. So but there won't be any feature to filter it. So if your client needs what is the total sales I have earned for this period, you can directly select the account and you can directly select the period. If you want to add the what we say the net total or the VAT period, you can directly sort it and you can directly generate a report where you can get only what we say that sales part only. So this is a good feature. You can directly get an extract report to the clients or say one-time report. So if you have any 200 or 300 transaction for this month, you can directly extract it and give it to the client. So it will be easy.
Okay.
Okay.
Study one. Again, Xero.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just sharing the screen. Okay. Next is the cash summary. So if you raise any petty cash or like that, you can directly get the report for the petty cash for the total expense you have done for this or earned for this. This is a cash flow summary. Okay, this is the cash flow summary you have earned, or you can directly as you have an analyst, so you'll be directly knowing this so much of the what is the cash flow summary for these projects. The next what we see is that I haven't shown you the fixed asset disposal. We have an option called disposal. Okay, if the asset what we can directly what we say if you can directly create an asset and you can directly dispose the asset to the what we say if you are selling the asset, so you can directly sell it. I'll just show you. Just click the asset what you want to dispose. You have an option here, so just select the option, just dispose. So what the sales proceed, the amount, what the category to be what we say the disposal proceed to be going to the disposal asset disposal account. Don't have that should I just go with this what we say cost of goods sold? Don't have that field. We just need to create an what we say the expenses account, or you just need to create a gain and loss for the asset for the what we say the charts of accounts. Okay, actually I don't have that field. I just don't want to create that. Just go with this.
This they are asking to put in the sales account or expenses account. Sale proceed account means
Sale proceed means the amount what you need to.
no, the account where you're searching the account. You
Yeah,
connect.
so actually, why with the sales proceed account directly go to the what is it, the disposal account of the what the asset. Okay, so I don't have that what we say the charts of
Okay,
account.
understood. No problem with that. Where it will show in the P&L?
It will be directly going to the balance sheet and it will be directly getting as an income, other income.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, other P&L in the other income and the balance sheet it will be directly going to the sales proceed or disposal account.
Okay.
Asset. Okay. So we have an option called disposal here. So you can directly get the report that also. We have the option disposal schedule. So once you get the disposal, you can directly schedule it and you can directly get the report for the disposal of the asset that you have done for the period. Okay. Next, what if you are tracking an inventory, okay, as we have spoke last period, we have an option in the product while creating a project, we have an option to track the inventory. So if the company is managing any inventory stock, we have an option called track inventory here. I'll just create one and I will just show you the how the what we say the tracking or the stock reflect. Okay, I'll give the Pepsi item name. So I have an option I have enabled here. So it will be directly going to the inventory account. So as it is a stock. Okay. The approximate cost price you just need to fill, and approximate the purchase account is the cost of goods sold account. If any has VAT, you can directly assign it. If you need to sell it for 1,500, just give them the name, and I will just put assign the map this what is it, the charts of accounts here, and I'll just create an account with the tracking facility. Okay. I have created a Pepsi with the charge of account. The quantity is 0. So I'll just go with the billing. I'll just create and add a purchase here for the Pepsi from Arun. So if I add what we say, 10th quantity of Pepsi, okay, it will be directly going to the inventory account. So once we have approved, so I can generate the report and I can get the report for that. Was it the inventory details or the inventory summary? So where we can track the quantity of that project.
Okay.
So we have an option here. So the Pepsi, the total quantity is 10 pieces. We can have that. Okay, if you have any vast number of what we see the inventory, you can directly generate a inventory summary reports, or where we can get the all the item details in one line. And one second, this is how it will directly show it. You have directly purchases one, and you can directly the purchase price and the details of the opening stock. It will be directly showing in the inventory summary account.
Okay.
Okay, then I have a feature, the report feature we have is that item wise sale. Okay, item wise, if you have any sold the Pepsi item, so how many items has been sold, this much of report we can directly get is that. It will be directly useful for the what is it, the trading company. Trading company, it will be directly using. So we have now feature the other fields.
Okay, while we are creating these items, can we add their images
No,
which
don't
reflect in
have.
the same invoice?
Yeah, we don't have that feature here. We'll just check once.
No, right? Is it in
No.
Zoho we have that option?
Yeah, we have the option.
Whatever item we will create, we can put there a photo.
Yeah, we can directly put the images for the project. So if most of the clients we have they have the what we say the cosmetic products, okay, who use the what we say day-to-day trading company, cosmetic company, they use the Zoho products. They use to directly what we say the full the image of the product, like the Flipkart and Amazon do. Okay, directly they can get. So while they have an option to integrate for the e-commerce or the Shopify or direct, you can directly link with the Zoho books. Okay, so once they are integrated with the e-commerce of the products, you can directly get the bill, or you can directly track the things. Okay, we are just into it, where the Zoho has the Zoho e-commerce feature. They are directly developing into it, and we are just working on it to how to assign the clients and how to work easy, make the clients easy to work into it.
But for the time we can add photo.
Yeah.
And it will reflect in the sales invoice as well.
No, yeah, it will be directly coming the sales invoices. But the main what we say disadvantages in Zoho is that we have a what we say, as you are in UAE, but not that much of disadvantages. Okay, but if you are in Saudi or like that, we have any limitations of the templates what we provide. But as compared to Zero, Zoho has 21 templates what we can edit or like that. Up to the template only, the images will come in. Okay, well,
No,
if
no.
you are
For example, I'm not template is a different thing, right? It's a format of invoice,
yeah,
right?
it is a format of invoice, but up to the
Yeah.
template only, that item image will come.
For example, I have 5,000 items.
Yeah.
This items invoice, I can keep it. So when I'm selling any of item, the picture will show in the invoice.
Yeah, it will be directly showing in a small way. So the selective invoice only, it will be directly showing the image of the item. We have a 21 invoice now. So for the limitation of 10 to 12 invoice only, the picture image will be directly showing. So
So
other
you're saying only 21 items I can see with the
no,
image.
yeah, no. I'm talking about the template. Template we
Yeah,
have.
no, I'm talking about the item. What I'm saying is,
If you are adding a accounting service item, okay, if you are directly what we say give the picture of the accounting services, it will
no, forget
direct.
accounting service. What I'm saying is, I have a company, okay, and I have 5,000 items.
Okay.
Those that 5,000 items,
Yeah.
can I link to items? So when I'm making any of item invoice, for example, water bottle, the water bottle image will show in the
Invoice also.
invoice.
Yeah, invoice also. So you just need to add all the what we say images, but in invoice template, only the selective templates only the images will come.
So that I can select, right?
Yeah,
A
you can
specific
directly you
item.
can directly select the or you can directly change the templates accordingly.
Yeah, so somehow or anyhow I can put the image on the invoice in Zoho.
Surely.
And the size and everything I can decide.
No. The size will be provided as per the Zoho only. We have okay. The header has some what we say size, and the company address has some size. Okay, it will be directly assigned to. We can directly the company address can be. We have a feature called what we say. You can directly edit the template. Okay, if you want to add the bank details here, you can directly add the terms and condition. We have the feature. If you want to directly give the company name to the left bar, you can directly have it. You can directly you need to move to left bar, you can directly do it. Or if you want to add any custom field, you can directly do it. But we don't have any feature to add these custom fields here. If you want to have a what is it while invoicing, you need to go for, if I need any reference number here while invoicing, you just don't have that feature, where you can directly go to that max feature. So you can directly where the what is the support team will be helping us to what we say do the stuffs here. So it has a premium plan, or you need to assign, or you need to enable it here.
Okay,
So
after this I will give you a lead. Okay,
okay,
my friend, he has a startup company and he's looking for accounting software.
okay.
Yeah, so I will give his number.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next what we say, next what we can do is that in the, but as compared to the Zoho, Xero has lot of what we say, lot of accounting needful reports. Okay,
Yeah.
this feature don't have in Zoho. This feature don't have in Xero, but the Zoho books actually suitable for the trading, construction, what we say, the manpower business, the day-to-day activities. So it will be directly useful for that clients with the ones accounting services, where this what we say, this Zoho books sorry, the Xero is useful is like that. If you have any fixed asset, if you need to the perfect accounting services, or if you need the perfect accounting books to keep, so you can directly go for the Xero. So as of now, the limitation what I see is that we don't have the payroll here. So if the payroll is here, so the GCC can be much usable with the main accounting software called Xero. So the most of the people like the limitation called the tax report, as you told that day about the tax report, as you, what we say that
But you're saying same problem in Zoho also, right? For the tax.
no. The Zoho, it is directly what we say. The tax report is generated as per the federal authority or the ZATCA authority. Yeah, the reports is as per directly generated or created as per ZATCA or federal authority. You can directly check or verify the transaction, what the sales minus procedures, VAT reclaim or VAT payable, and you can directly go to the portal and you can directly fill the transaction as per report, and you can directly save it. So once that done, the VAT report is done. Actually, the Xero and what we say, the Zoho as compared, the Zoho books is what we say made for the GCC. Okay, the Xero is made for the UK, but it can be used for the another countries also. Well, that's why we are just into it. As a client requirement is Xero, we are just using it. Otherwise, you can directly what we say, the convince the client what we say, you can directly go for the Zoho books and you can directly use it.
Okay, so
Okay.
for the time we don't have this what I can say. Payroll here. So how we do the salary entries? We just do the general in Tally SM.
Yeah, you can directly use the spend money. Otherwise, I'll just show you for the manual journal. You can directly use the manual journal. I'm just paying for the what we say, the payroll for the month April. Okay, I'm just paying for the April. So you just need to select the date. Okay, just send salaries account. And if you need any what we say the insurance for the client, you can directly have it. If you need any what we say the net wages or like that. So what is journal entry is like that. How the journal entry proceed is like that. You can directly assign the expenses to the P&L. You can directly mark it once the salary. If you are generating the salary in 31st of the every month, then you are paying in the first week of this month, next preceding month. Okay, what the journal entry maybe is that you can directly assign this entry. The salary, the basic pay is 1,000 rupees, 1,080. If the employee has some sort of insurance, you can directly have the amount here. Then you can directly have that what we say payable to the liability period, liability part. So it will be directly affecting to that part also. So you can directly manage here in the what we say the journal itself. So most of the people who use the feature of the Xero, they use the what is the manual journal entry only. They don't opt for the payroll as it has any extend what is the subscription. They can directly use it. So once I save this report, so it will be directly affecting to the P&L, and it will be directly go to the balance sheet also. As it is a liability, so net wages is a liability. We just need to pay the amount for the next period. So it will be directly coming to that period. 1 second. So it will be directly coming like that. Okay, once you paid the salary, so it will be directly going. If the customer has any, if the employee has any insurance, you can directly assign it. So the each period you can directly create it. So once you have directly created one journal entry, you can directly make it as a recurring entry or repeat or reverse or like that. If you want to repeat the next month, you can directly select it. So you can directly repeat for next 24 months. So you can directly do it every 24 months, every 1 month, you can directly select it. End period is optional for the period. For the year end, you can directly make it as a repeating. So it will be directly make it as a journal for the every month. What you create for the journal, you can directly have that report from here also.
Okay, understood. So now it will be as a post-dated entry, right?
Yeah, post-dated
And
entry.
post-dated entry. And
You can directly save as a draft. Okay, if you can directly if it's creating repeatingly, you can directly creating as a draft for the every month. You just need to check all the transaction and mark it as sent. You can directly have the draft here. Okay, so you can directly
just a
select the
minute.
item and you can directly save it, post it. So it will be directly coming to that next month report. This is how what we can use in the journal. So otherwise, as you said, we have directly an option called spend money, bank wages and salaries, where also you can directly split the transaction. Okay, if you are paying it directly, if you are paying it directly for the month, okay, if you are directly the 31st March, you are directly paying the employee salary, you can directly make a salary and here by the basic pay, basic first quantity 1,000 SAR. Okay, it will be directly going to the wages and salaries. If
Go
the
to wages or net wages.
wages means the directly what is the direct wages or day-to-day wages, day-to-day
Okay.
wages. So you can directly edit it. Okay, if you want to not that the charts of account, you can directly edit that name into salaries and payables or like that. Okay, you can directly have that insurance. Okay, if any allowances for the employee, you can directly here what we prefer is that the employee name is Abu is the employee. You can directly have that employee Abu salary for the every month. You can directly create a customer like that. So if you you just need to map it. You just need to map of everything. So once you create a journal, you can directly what we say assign all these things here. You can directly have the reporting journal, repeating journal every month. So you just need to assign the payment to that directly payable account only. So
So
that direct, uh,
I can like make all the employees' name and then I can make a journal. And whenever we are paying,
You can
like
directly set one what we say the each employee journal here. So you can directly make that copy. You can directly copy the journal for that. If this is done for this month, you are going to the next month. You can directly copy this. So you just need to not need to enter. If any extra expenses or if any extra allowances, you just need to then only you can add it here. Okay, if the expenses has a but the main thing between the Zoho and Zero is that in that what we say the manual journal of the Zero, we don't have that feature for what we say the tax, what we the tax assigning. So here we have the taxes. Once the amount is not what we say mixing with the cash or bank, you can directly post or adjustment entries can be posted from here also.
but we don't have here also tax on the salary.
Yeah, actually, but between the Zoho, they don't have that feature in the manual journals. Okay, manual journals that they don't have that tax enabling feature. But here we don't have that correct report as per federal authority. This is the main difference between the tax I see here in Zero and Zoho. But for the trading company, for the day-to-day activities, it will be useful. It will be much useful. As here, you can directly create a bill, approve it. You just need to save it. You just need to pay it. So this is a long process now. But as compared to Zoho, it is a simple process. You can directly not creating the customer name. You can directly create one bill. It's a cash sale or walking customer. You can directly create one bill and you can directly mark a pay accordingly. You just need to do for the 2 to 3 process or like that. But they don't have that payroll and fixed asset feature on that. As of now, our parent company is working for the fixed asset schedule to integrate in Zoho books, so that the company can use it and they can get a good accounting reports as well. Okay, just create one the allowances. It will be directly going to the employee expenses or like that. So once you create a salary here, so it will be directly assigning to that reports as well. Okay, in the P&L only, it will be directly affecting. Okay, as I wrote the employee allowances here, this is here, this is here. I can suggest you one thing for the payroll. Okay, once again, just open the report. If you are paying like that, what we say directly from the bank of the every month, you can directly assign here the bank name.
Okay.
The bank will be in suspense only, so it will be directly not coming here. I'll just edit the charts of account. I'll just see. As of now, the bank cannot be used in the what we say the manual journal. But in Zoho, the manual journal can be used for the banks or cash entries. So here you don't have that feature for the cash and bank entries.
No, bro. For me, what I will do, like, I use it more simple way.
Uh,
I will just make it like a salary payable and
uh,
the salary expenses and just make a JV.
that's a good as we have done already. It's a good way of
Yeah,
entering.
it's simple. Yeah.
Once you have the direct payment from the bank, you can directly go to the spend money. You can
Yeah,
directly
payable will make it.
for the payable account, you can directly for the net pay, you can directly assign it, so the salary will be coming cut that month.
Yeah.
Okay, this is how what we say, we can directly have that work here. We have gone through the find and record, no, last month.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, I'll just do it again. If where we use this find and record is that if any for the year end, for example, if the past financial year end is over and then all the file are into the audit, the auditor told that this expense is related to that consultancy, this expense is related to the salary, so you just need to categorize, or you just need to what we say categorize or reclassify all the stuffs, so you can directly use here. Can you see the screen now?
Yeah, I can see the
Okay,
screen.
okay. Where we use that, if the accounting category is, for example, is advertising. So sorry, we don't have that here. Okay, this all things, these bank charges are related to, for example, okay, the just what just related. Okay, these all the expenses are related to the sales. Okay, once if for example, if you have any 200 or 300 line items like this, so where you just need to reclassify, you just need to go each one by one, and you can directly reclassify the account name here, then you can directly do it. So we have a simple feature in Xero is like that. You can directly find and recode the account name what you need to recode. Okay, just select the account. So just search it. So all the transaction related to the account to be reclassified will be coming here. So you can directly select it. So you can directly what we say relate the transaction to the other nominal. So this is related to the advertising, so you can directly select the advertising here, just review it. Just we have a pop-up message what we say, this is a, you are changing this report to that what is another category, you can directly confirm. So these all the category related to that what we say reclassification will be done automatically in a one way. So once as you see here, the bank fees is here 1233. So I re-update it, so it will be directly going to that advertising nominal. So it is a reclassification way. We just use the find and recode.
Okay. Just one question here.
Okay.
Uh, why can't we change this from the ledger itself?
Yeah, you can directly go to the ledger. You can directly go to
Just
the
go in the bank fees, alter it,
uh,
and reconnect to the advertising. It will automatically go there, right?
yeah, you can but if you have any vast number of transactions, we use that bulk feature. If you have any one or two what we say two numbers, you just need to reclass, you can directly go to the general ledger, click it, you can directly edit the transaction, you can directly
No, no,
do
no, no,
here.
no. I'm not talking about the edit the transaction.
Okay,
I'm talking about edit the account itself.
account the edit the account name, charts of accounts name.
Yeah, edit the account name or edit the account like where it's going.
So but it will be directly affecting the reports now. Once I will just show you. Okay, if I am just going with the bank fees. But that what we say, that charts of accounts editing practice can be used in somewhere. Okay, but if you have any feature, you can directly, if it's a mixed, okay, I guess the figure find and record the bank fees has mixed transaction, the 200 transaction it has, but the 10 transaction go to the bank fees only. Okay,
Okay.
but the 190 transaction go to the advertising. So where you, while you directly what we say changing the name to the bank fees to another category, all the transaction we are up to into the bank fees, it will be directly going to that advertising. So you just need to don't have the feature to track. Okay, I'll just see you to the freight. Okay, freight expenses or like that. It will be directly assigning. Okay, it will be directly assigning. But what we see is that if we have a 200 or 300 line item, so yeah, if we have the 30 number of fields to the bank fees itself, then the 170 items to that what we say the advertising or freight category. So where we use it, what we say the find and record, you just need to select all the items. Then you can directly what we say reclassified rather than going each one by one like that.
Yes.
Okay, is there any doubts regarding?
Can you just brief me the like most popular reports, like maybe the
Yeah,
P and the balance sheet, something?
yeah, we have a feature project detail. Okay, okay, as this is the project details. Okay, but the project summary won't be, project profitability report won't be here. Okay, the project summary and the detail or the financial all the stuff will be here, but the project related to the project, if you are tracking an inventory, sorry, the invoices, expenses, bills, you can directly have that long report of run as per the projects. Okay, if you have directly expense this for this project, or if you are directly invoiced for this project, you can directly have it. I'll just go with the simple what we say the reports. Okay, you can directly have that first report. You can directly go with this. Okay, the old format is much good. Okay, you can directly comparative, use the comparative for the last 3 months, 6 months. This is a good report for the comparative, getting the profit and loss for the last previous period. You can directly have it like that.
Okay, and from this we can make somewhere the focus kind of thing.
Yeah, if we don't know what we say, we can't. You can just filter the tracking settings only. We don't have that feature what we say to edit the report or what we can do from our side. Can directly change the layout or like that. You can directly do it from here. Or say if you don't have this feature, if you don't want the this legal to be here, you can directly make like that what we say the invoicing settings now. Invoicing layout, you can directly create a layout here, you can directly have it. So this won't be any change before that report. Okay, the name or like that, it will be directly say changing. This is the good report. The most of the clients they prefer this. Okay, they need to check the last 6 months sales. They want to relate all the sales, or they want to get all the expenses for the past 6 months. They can, you can directly come to that what we say reports. Then you can directly run the profit and loss old version. Then you can directly get that what we say the compare the period for the last 6 months, 2 months, so and so. If you want to 11 months, it will be directly showing for the past 11 months report.
No, no, what I'm asking, like the for the forecast, it will not give like any upcoming months, right?
No, 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 no. This is the entered report. This is only the what we say. Once the expense has been acknowledged, so then only the report would be generated. Then only you can get the reports there. It won't show the
Zoho also no,
sorry.
Zoho also no option for the forecast.
So as here you can directly see in the dashboard. So you can have that focus here, upcoming the payables or the receivable. So and so you can directly have it from here. So,
The
but
quarterly forecast or cash flow forecast kind of thing.
yeah. The cash flow focus we have in Zoho, Zoho. Here also we have that cash flow here. like the cash summary, the cash summary, the performance, business performance. This is the what we say, the cash flow summary report we can directly go, but not that much perfect of an analytical tool. Okay,
Okay.
this is a simple what we say the ratio or like that you can directly have it.
No, like when I am making any bill, I'm
Hmm.
making the due date, right?
Yeah, yeah,
When I'm making any invoice, I'm making the due date
yeah.
payable when I receive. From that, they can't track it.
Yeah, you can't get it from here. Where you just you can directly what we say this report will be getting the 3 hour awaiting payment. This is the wholesome amount will be showing amounts
For
you
it,
owe.
no, no. What I'm saying is, my
Uh,
all the bills, like I
mm,
give like 60 days period or 30 days period.
uh.
Somewhere in the system, it will show, right, that after 30 days you need to make this payment.
Yeah, yeah, no, but not that feature. This feature only in Zoho and Zero we have that wholesome report. Once you need to get that what we say the detailed report of the payables and receivable, you can directly have this report. This report you can directly have it, but it will be not automatically show this invoice. You just need to pay this amount. No, not that report you will be getting.
No, even the total amount, like in this month, you need to make the payment for the payable this much.
No, no, no. We don't get that report here.
None of them, right?
Yeah, none of them. The in the Zoho also, the Zero also, you can get that dashboard this like this only. This is the overdue payment. So you just need to click here and you just need to visible which invoice to be paid. So then only you can directly click the deposit or you can directly make or acknowledge the payment here. So
Yes, yes.
for getting or for what we say the receivable or payable, you have a feature. You can directly have that summary or detail here by what we say extracting the reports from the reports. You can directly get the receivables or payable reports here. These are the receivable for the invoices and these are the payables for the invoices. This is how we'll get the reports for each month. You just need to generate or the 15 month at least you can directly get it here. You can directly select the 15 days for the last 15 or for the till the March and you can directly have it. So the all the payables and receivables can be received. Okay. The most clients where they use the report is like that. First is the profit and loss. Okay. First is the profit and loss.
Okay.
That old one. Okay, next is the if you are doing any project detailed reports, you can directly have that project details here. This is the second report. Okay, next is that next what is if the company has that fixed asset, you can directly have that fixed asset reconciliation report. Okay,
Just a
as a
minute. Excuse me.
okay,
I'm just
okay,
getting.
okay.
Hello. Hi. Hi. Good morning. Yeah, good. Great. Same to you. Yeah. No, not now. I'll call you back. I'm in a meeting. So, yeah, sure. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, please continue.
Okay. The first report, what I can suggest is that the profit and loss for the old month, you have the comparative. You can just have that for the period or so and so. Okay. Then if the client is managing the project report or the client has enabled the project feature here, then they are doing or assigning the bills or invoices to that project. You can directly use the project details. So you will be getting the invoices, expenses for the project for the period. Okay, then what we can do is that the balance sheet is a normal what is a normal report. Okay, next the fourth report, if the customer is managing any fixed asset in Zero, they can directly use that fixed asset or use the depreciation schedule here for the period or the previous period for the which period they have raised the depreciation for so and so. You can directly get from that report as well. Okay, then the aged receivable detail and the aged payable detail.
Just a minute.
Okay,
For the fixed assets,
okay.
now, like I think we spoken before also, I
uh,
just reconfirm.
Okay.
This fixed asset will not reflect on the anywhere on P&L, right? Like
No,
how
no.
normally we do the fixed asset is like whenever we are purchasing, we put as an asset and it will become as an asset.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're saying here with this fixed asset, and even I don't know the purchase value, I will just create it.
Yeah, you can just directly acknowledge it here. As if you are there, if you are not what we say, don't have that what we say the purchase document for this, you just need to fulfill the approximate purchase value here. Then only it
Uh,
will be directly showing the depreciation amount for that what we say the fixed asset. As
yeah,
this
but
is
this thing, yeah,
hmm,
this thing later will go in the documents, right? P&L or balance sheet.
balance sheet and the trial balance it will be directly showing. Once you raise a what we say once you raise a
Depreciation.
depreciation for this fixed asset, it will be directly showing the profit and
Yeah.
loss also.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, understood.
Okay. Next, what we have is that what we say this is not a feature, but if you have any payroll here, it will be much good. So actually, the Xero is working on it. Actually, I got a hint in the January. Most of the customer has requested for the payroll in GCC, so they're just working on it. If it's come and the tax report has been made up to the federal authority, so it will be much good to use this in the around the GCC.
Understood.
Okay. Next, what we say, next what I can suggest is that the once the customer want that what is accounting transaction detailed report, accounting summary report, you can directly have it. So in the banking, you can directly have that bank unreconciled transaction report. So once that bank feeds are linked, or if the client has imported so many types of expenses, so some of the types the accountant don't know. Okay, so where you can directly go to the reconciliation report, and you can directly generate the report up to the period. So the below the period, as I shown you that day, it will directly show in the unreconciled transaction below. If the bank has to 20 or 25 feeds to be reconciled to the category, you can directly generate the report here, then give to the client, and they will what we say, they will acknowledge the types of expenses. This is the salary and this is the telephone expenses. So where the you can directly come to the report, and you can directly acknowledge or categorize the report as per client. So you can directly use this report in the Excel, PDF, or like that.
Okay, just one question I think you described before also.
Okay.
We imported from the Excel. Now we have imported document here. I
Mm.
can search, I can filter that item and I can assign to a specific expenses.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Like
yeah.
for example, bank fees, so there's 30 bank fees entries. I
Mm.
can club all together. I can just filter it and put it in a one shot, all
Yeah,
the bank fees.
yeah, all the bank feeds. You can directly have that cash coding feature here. Once this is all the bank fee, once the we have once let's see, we have the 200 bank fees transaction. So while going here, you just need to do it one for one by here, one by a bank fee so and so the date. Okay, one bank fee so and so. Okay, you just need to go from here reconcile. Once you use the cash coding feature here, you can directly have an option to sort by description. Once you click in the header, it will be directly so what we sort according to the description. There you can directly select all the transaction, or you can directly select it one, and you can one the give the name and give the category and give the tax code here. It will be directly what we say, you can directly have an option to reconcile. So the one time the all the transaction will be acknowledged.
Okay.
Okay. Next, what we say is that you can have the trial balance, you can have that what is the inventory report. This feature, if the company is the trading company, it will be directly useful for this clients. Okay, they can have that feature here. But in Zoho, we have a feature called what we if the company has some sort of product and they have the salespersons there. Okay, the salesperson are selling these types of orders, and they are directly giving the yeah, they are acknowledging the invoices as per the salesperson. So we have the feature in Zoho called sales by salesperson report. So once the company has two or five salesperson, one the Arun has sold this much of product. So the Varun has product this much of product. It will be directly getting the summary report as per that. Okay, but what is the main difference? Okay, what is the main difference as per Xero and Zoho is like that. Xero is an accounting software. Okay, it's built for UK or main was a bulk updated company where they don't need that what we say the template, or they don't need that item tracking, or they need to give the bookkeeping software. They need to track the fixed asset. They need to track the payroll. They need to track the project wise summaries, and they need to put the accounting. Okay, the Zoho is that it is like that. It's a accounting software, day-to-day accounting software. They can directly use it for billing software. So this is not a billing software. Okay, this is not a Xero is not a billing software, but Zoho is a billing software, but it has a good accounting, what we say, reports or like that. So up to the GCC it has been made, but the limitations is like that. They don't have that payroll, and they don't have that what we say the fixed asset. Balance all the things it's in Zoho also.
And Zoho also don't have the payroll.
Zoho also they don't have that payroll. You
So and
like
same the journal entries will be done there.
yeah, journal entries to be there, or directly bank posting to be there.
Okay. How we do like the prepaid entries? For example, I'm paying rent for the 1 year in advance itself.
Okay, you can directly, well, you can directly what we say, if this is a, if you are paying a rent, okay, if you are directly paying a prepaid entry for the rent, you can
Like for
directly
a
have
supplier, for example, supplier XYZ.
as a rent. So okay, I'll go with the rent. You can directly go, the rent period should be mentioned. Okay, you can directly go for the rent. Oh, I am talking about your what the actual amount you have paid. Okay, what the actual amount you have paid. For example, just what we just I will get you calculation here, so it will be much easy. Okay, I'll just show you, share in Excel. Okay, can you see it?
Okay.
Okay, this is the rent. Okay, you have paid in today 2/4/2022. This is the amount which is paid to 1,200. You have paid for the period. Okay, let's assume this is the year end. Okay, this is the 31st March 2022 is the year end of for the company. Okay, you are acknowledging the prepaid rent. Okay, prepaid rent for the what we say the financial pay. Okay, then what I need to is that you can directly acknowledge the payment in 31st 3/2022. You are paid 1,200. Okay, so the rent period what you have paid is that you are directly paid for the paid from the 5th March 2022 to you are directly acknowledging the payment to what is the 15th April 2022 for that 15
Make it a
days.
longer period. Make it a longer period, like end of
Long.
the year.
Okay,
Make it a
and
1st January to 31st December.
yeah, okay. I'll just 21, 30. You just need to calculate the manually, and you just need to fulfill the journal here. Okay, this is how we can directly do it. What I can do is that you can directly select the first and last period for the product. Okay, you can directly select the period here, ending period from the what we say the from and to period. It will be not this. You can directly do a calculation here in Excel. You can directly do the total days to be calculated. Okay, total days is 361 plus 1. Okay, which is 365 days. Okay, then you just need to calculate what is the 12,000 divided by what we say the per day period. Per day it will be directly going to this. Okay, as this is the year end, you can directly what we say acknowledge the total days for the current year and make the balance to the prepaid. You can directly have that like that. So on 89 days is the current financial period. Was the 1st January to 31st March is the current financial year. Or what you can do is that you can directly calculate here 31 into 89 days is the current period. Okay, for the current period, and the balance is like that. The balance this minus this is the prepaid. So you can directly while acknowledging this you can directly go with this. You can directly use this, what we say, this as the current rent period. Okay, there it will be directly going to that P&L account. The balance will be prepaid. Okay.
Just one thing. I think you are making more detail. What I'm saying, you just make 1st January to 31st December, right? Just make divided by 12, 1,000 monthly rent, and why we can do monthly entry? Simple.
Yeah, we can do it, but we can directly do it. But the accounting period, what we say is that if you are if you are making any monthly or 12/3, if this is not an amount. If this is an 8
I know
triple
this
nine,
is not the amount. No, forget this. What I'm saying is, even if you will do in this way, 12, even you calculate in this way, still become the 1,000 only, right?
yeah, you can, but actually, as you said, is right. The simple method is 1,000 for the 3 months is 3,000 is the current year month, and the balance, what we say, the 9,000 is the prepaid. It will be direct calculation. Okay, once you have the amount of point or like that, if you have any 364.99, so you can directly divide for that period. For the actual days, it will be directly calculating the prepaid.
No, why I am asking this, because this thing I need in the monthly payment also, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it will be directly coming. I will show you one. I'll show you. So here, actually, we just need to do a calculation. If the mind calculation is good, you can directly have it. You can directly go for the 3,000, or you can directly have the 9,000 as a prepaid, and you can directly acknowledge to the prepaid expenses as well. So the prepaid expense will be current asset, and the rent will be directly going to that, what we say. For the year end, what we say, for the year end, we'll just use the prepaid expenses. If you are paying monthly salary as an advance, you can directly what we say, the make that entry, and you can directly have that reversal entry for the month. Okay, what I can do is that you can directly, if you are making the payment for the period, for the next period, you can directly have that prepayment. Once you are paying next month for the May month rent to this month, you can directly have it for the prepaid. Then you just need to make a reversal entry of this. Then only it will be directly coming there. Okay. Well, you are using monthly prepayment, huh?
No, I think that's what I'm saying. I'm a bit old school. What I'm saying is, he has no any how there is nothing is showing we are about the landlord. I'm getting a bill from landlord, okay, for 12,000.
Okay.
I need to settle him. I will pay him 12,000. His account is clear, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Now I need to do the entry for 12,000, 1,000 monthly. So somewhere like again, maybe I'm like Tele style. That's why I'm asking this question. In Tele, how we do? It's very simple. Like I did like a rent prepaid, and then I will make the rent expenses.
Yeah, rent prepaid. There is a rent expenses is 12,000, 12,000, 12,000, 12,000.
So it's go from the assets to the expenses.
Yeah, assets to the expenses. Okay, we can that's what we can do is that you can directly, what we say, you can directly acknowledge the spent money to the prepayment. Okay, prepayment for the rent so and so period. Then you can directly make a journal monthly to the rent expense to the by deducting this, you can directly have this. So I will just show you. Then it will be direct. Okay, we have paid a 12,000 prepayment. Okay, 10,000. Let's see, 10,000 is the prepayment amount. So it will be directly going to the prepayment rent for the period. Okay, you have directly assigned it. So next month you can directly do a manual journal for the period rent for the May. You are directly acknowledge it from 2022. So once you are just doing it, 1st May, you are directly acknowledging it. Okay, so you can directly debit that rent here. You can directly go to the prepayment here. So you can directly have that 10,000 here and credit here. So it will be directly less with the what we see, less with the prepayment, and it will be directly going to the rent expenses account.
Can you just open this rent entry?
Yeah, I'll just show you.
The 10,001.
10,001. Where is that? Here, here 19,000.
Yeah, just open. Okay, this is the 10,000, the first one.
Yeah, this the 1,000 rupees, it will be directly going to the rent account. Here. Monthly rent.
Okay. We go in the 10,000 total entry.
10,000.
Yeah, the first one.
First one.
Open this one. Not the general. The prepayment entry, I think.
Yeah.
Open that one.
Prepayment entry. Yeah. This is the prepayment entry.
The first one. The first entry in here.
This.
Yeah. So okay, you're doing in a spend money, and if it's from any supplier, then it's go as a bill.
Yeah, you can directly go as a bill, or you can directly go as a bill, and you can directly make as a prepaid expenses here. Okay, prepaid expenses. If it's expenses only, you can directly what we say the prepaid. Okay, if it's directly acknowledged as a prepaid expenses, and then you can directly raise a journal here, like what we done here. For the expenses, what you need to acknowledge. Once this is a insurance, once this is a telephone expenses, once this is a lease advance, you can directly have that charts of accounts, and then you can just less is from prepaid expenses. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay, we have already finished this, what we say, this kind of all the stuff. Is there any report? What we say, if you have any doubts like this?
Doubts, I will ask you. I don't have anything report kind of thing.
Okay. Just WhatsApp me, or just what we say, just make an audio. Okay, then only I'll just able to reply. As of now, today I have a session. Then in the 4:30 I have a session. So if I am
there is no rush. Whenever you have time, you reply. There is no rush, like immediately.
Okay. Please link me that customer. Okay, if you have any customer for the Xero or any accounting services with a limited amount, just map with me. If any business
he's kind of like we were a classmate. Okay, so he just did a startup, so he was looking for accounting software.
Okay.
So he can speak. Okay.
So just speak with me with the Zoho books.
Yeah, I will send you a number. I already spoken to him. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything?
No, not now. I can't remember it. So if anything, I will ask you on the WhatsApp.
Okay, miss. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed. I'll just send you the video afterwards. Okay. Hope you enjoyed our session. Okay.
Yeah.
Just recommend if any guys or if anyone needs. Okay.
I already did. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Thank you.
What I was saying, you make any certificate or something for this?
Sorry?
You make any certificate or this something for this training? Nothing.
No, nothing. Okay.
Okay, just kidding.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, just send me the video. These things. Okay, I will ask you.
Surely. Thank you. Bye.